Good morning students. Today we will start with the past continuous tense. Past is the past time, continuous means now, time is in motion, and now today we will start to make the active passive of past continuous tense. Suppose I have a sentence, the hunter was aiming at the line. Okay, and I have to make the passive of this sentence. What would I do? What would I start to see in the sentence? Look at the sentence. The hunter was aim plus ing. Okay, there are three things. This is the subject. This is the helping verb, this is the verb, this is the ing, means it shows the continuity, and at is the preposition, at the line is the object here. So when we see was first form and ing in the sentence, then it means this sentence is a past continuous tense. Was verb shows the past. Aim, first form plus ing means the continuous tense. So then when to start to make the active from passive from active, we will do, or we will impose the helping verb as was verb as it is, plus being, be plus ing, be word be there, ing will also the same, and the form of verb will be the third form. Okay, at the place of first form we impose this third form. Now look at this sentence. The hunter was aiming at the line. The line, singular, was being aimed at by the hunter. Okay. Now look at this sentence, aimed at by the hunter. Why I have imposed a aimed at and by? Two prepositions are there. Why it is so? Can anybody tell? Can anybody explain why it's so? It is so because this word at, this preposition is already in the question. This is the prepositional sentence. Okay. When we see the preposition in the question, then it will remain same. No need to remove it from there. It will remain same and it will go with the aim at. Both the word will go in the answer as it is, and the by preposition is according to the rule, we will impose it according to the rule hereby. The line was being aimed at by the hunter. Okay. Now she was milking the cow. She is a lady and a girl. Was milking the cow. She is a subject here. Was milk plus ing and the cow. Answer will be the cow. Cow is the singular. Was being milked by her. Okay, she the her. She will change it to her. And next, what was Sohan doing? This is the question. What was Sohan doing? And the question mark is here. And it's also very important to keep in mind when we see the questioning type in the active form, then while making the passive from active, it will remain the same. We no need to remove the question mark from there. Okay, no need to remove it. What was Sohan doing? What will also this remain same? What? Sohan is a singular person. What was being done by Sohan? Okay, and the question mark will be at the last. No need to remove it from there. It is very important to keep it there. I was closing the shop. One more sentence I am going to make for you. I hope it will be beneficial for you and it will give you a lot help to keep all the rules in mind. I was closing the shop. Active. I was closing the shop. Continuous sentence, I think, are really simple and very interesting and easy to make. I was closing the shop. Now the shop is there in the very beginning. The shop is singular, was being closed by, I change into me. As I have already mentioned in my previous videos, I change into me, he changed into him or his, she changed into her, it remains the same, it, you, they, them. Okay, and same as the other words are also, and try to learn thoroughly from your grammar books. And it's very important to keep all the rules and these words in mind, because they will be very beneficial and will make you easy in your exams or test. And if now I am making you a negative sentence for you. Only negative sentence I am going to make for you, and this will be the last sentence. Other sentence you make from your books and your other material. They were not giving you a book. Try to make the answer. Let's try how it can be solved. A book. A book. A book was not being given to you. Okay? Now, by them. Look at this sentence. This is also a very important point to understand. They were not giving you. They were not giving you. The sentence can also be stopped there. When we talk about till you, they were not giving you a book. A book is another thing. So when we see the such type of sentences, then we call them, they are the double objected sentence. When we see the double objected sentence, then we use two preposition. First by and to. Okay, both the prepositions are imposed by us. There was no preposition in the question. In the previous sentence, aimed at, there was a preposition already was there. Preposition was already there in the question. That's why we imposed in the answer as it is, but there was no preposition in the question. We imposed both the prepositions ourselves while making the answer. A book was not being given. When we talk about till given, then its sentence is completed itself. To you, okay, to you. You can also add it along with it. A book was not given to you. This is the complete thing. This is a complete talk. Okay, by them is the second talk. This. When we see such type of sentences, then no need to get confused. There are two prepositions. It's a rule. You can put two prepositions in a sentence because these are called the double objective sentences. Okay, when we start to make the sentence from any of the, whether it's a present or a past or a future, then it might be possible. So you don't need to fear or scared from it. So I think it's enough for today, and for these sentences is best of luck for your practice, and do practice. And one more thing I want to mention is do practice of the active, passive and the forms of verb. At least 40 to 50 forms of verb should be in your mind to solve such type of questions. Okay, student? Thank you very much.